This is looking amazing. I know I just showed you guys some B-roll, but this side is on. After the other two are on, it will get in alignment. The wheels I have here today, they are Enkei TFRs in matte gunmetal gray, 18 by 8.5 plus 45. So I didn't want to have to do any modifications to my fenders, anything like that, which is why I got 8.5-inch wheels. And even at a plus 45 offset, some of you guys might not think that's aggressive enough, but I mean, look at it. That looks pretty darn good to me. If anything, these wheels are sticking out just a little bit more than the Type R. Look at that. It's all aligned. These tires actually are just a tiny bit bigger than the stock tires because of the way the ratio is. I'll put something on the screen here that shows the two tires side by side. This is even better fitment than what I just had. My speedometer is going to be a little bit off, but do I care? No, I don't. Oh my god, this is damn near perfect in my opinion. I probably could have gotten like a plus 42 offset, but oh boy, look at that. Yeah, that's like, nah, dude, I think this is perfect. Oh, this, oh my god, it is already a lot more comfortable. Just the tiny bit extra size in these tires. This is very comfortable. Now all I need to do, because, okay, now I'll be honest for a second. I didn't know that BC racing coilovers are often seen as kind of trash within, you know, the aftermarket community, but now I see why. These are pretty rough. What I will try to do before I go ahead and purchase other coilovers is turn them all the way over to the soft setting. I think I have about 5 clicks to go, because right now, I mean, they ride pretty rough. I also saw some people saying that if you want your coilovers to snap in half, go with BC Racing. I really hope I don't have to find out too hard of a way. But yeah, look at this. All 4 tires right there. Oh, I almost stalled it, man. Multitasking is not my thing. Guys, this feels amazing. It obviously helps that these tires have like 7,000 less miles than these ones too. Like, anytime you put brand new tires on your car, it's gonna feel amazing. Oh yeah. This rides so nice right now. Oh, by the way, he said my toe was perfect. He said it wasn't off at all. He said the toe is actually just a little bit off in the front, and the steering wheel wasn't 100% aligned. This is just sick. I love the way it looks. You know what's kind of sad? I just now discovered all these extra features in this car. Look at this. So I knew about, if you're on this screen right here, if you go down on these arrows, like up and down, you get all this extra stuff. But if you go right, you have a lot more stuff. There's a G-force meter. That is awesome. There's also my directions for my GPS. That's sweet. That's actually really convenient. Let's see what else there is. So my music, BSD and RCTA. Driver assists. Oh, blind spot detector. I'm gonna leave it on this G-force thing. That's super cool. It's about 30 minutes later, and I am loving this. This is a phenomenal setup. I specifically took this street on my way home so I can show you guys how rough of the ride, or how rough of a ride this is. God, I can't talk. Like, this part is awful. My tires are banging against something back there. Oh shit, this is where I really need to slow down. Oh shoot. Yeah. I need higher quality coilovers for sure. Initially, I was going to wait until HKS releases their new coilovers for the 2nd gen. Apparently they made a bunch of improvements to them, the ride quality and all type of stuff. I just want something that you can daily drive and not want to like shoot yourself over, because these are extremely uncomfortable. Okay, these people need to get the fuck out of my way so I can do at least one pull. Get out of here, dude. One thing I do not like about the Tampa area is the traffic. The traffic is obnoxious. Especially on the way to and from work. Oh my god, it's miserable. It takes me an hour to get home every day. But BlackRock didn't get me and Vivian, boys. We got our house. Yeah, get the fuck out of my face. Move. Look at that Type R. Sitting so pretty, man. I really don't want to lower the Type R. It's such a worry-free car right now. I really don't want to lower it, man. But I know all of you guys want me to lower it.
Those are nice.
You like the way it looks?
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to look like that when you picked them out.
Dude, someone is going ham over there. So, oh, it's a 3.7. So here we are. I mean, that, I actually might have to raise it a little bit in the rear. Let me get a little closer and show you that there's like there's no room. That's one finger and it's at an angle. That's kind of ridiculous. 235, 40, 18. See, the problem is if I would have had the ratio at 35 instead of 40, then the tires would have been a little smaller than the stock tires. So either way, it was going to be off. I just had to decide, did I want bigger tires or smaller? I kind of like it with the bigger tires though. It's a little bit more comfortable. In the front, yeah, it's not that much different from the rear. Look at that. I mean, it's just barely tucked in. It looks better in the back than it does in the front, but it still looks great. Alright, it's now the next day, and I owe you guys all the details for this setup. So again, I ordered these from Fitment Industries. I'm sure all of you are familiar with them. The grand total with tax was $1,207.24. And what I really like about Enkei already, especially compared to my Titan 7s, which, I mean, those are great wheels, but everything comes separate with Titan 7s. I had to order lug nuts and the center caps, both separately. With the Enkei TFRs, everything came from Fitment Industries. So we have the little air valves, a spline key, I don't really know what that is, but I have it in the car, the lug nuts, the center caps, and the wheels. The wheels were in stock, and they literally took like 2 days to come to my house, and the lug nuts came a couple days after that. Now with the tires are pricey. I spent just over $1,200 at the tire shop yesterday. Great tire shop, by the way. If you're in the Tampa area, Tampa Tires and Wheels, that was a great shop. I went to the highest rated tire shop I could find, and that was the highest rated one. This got me thinking. This lighting's not very good. Come on, Charlie, let's go to the other side. So these tires are bigger than the stock tires. I really do like that it fills in the wheel well a lot better. Some people might think it looks kind of like a monster truck, or like snow tire or something like that. I think this looks amazing. I had a bunch of bumps on the way home yesterday. I didn't feel or hear any rubbing or smacking against parts of the car. I think 18 by 8.5 or 17 by 8.5, whatever you want to do, is a really safe bet for the second gen. It got me thinking about the Type R, because I noticed one thing that didn't look all that right to me when I got this setup on. These, like the whole entire tire is smaller than the stock one. Let me show you this. I'm using the tire size comparison calculator again. These are the stock tires right here. They were 245, 30, 20s. They're actually right there wrapped up. And the ones I have on right now are 255, 35, 18. These are the ones I have on right now. They look noticeably, I mean, they're 0.8 inches shorter. And yeah, I guess I didn't realize that if my car is telling me I'm going 80 miles an hour, apparently I'm only going 77.5 in the Type R. So, I don't know. Like, is it better to have slightly bigger tires or smaller? But it just looks a little off to me. So if I would have gotten 255, 40 18s, then they probably would have been the exact same size as stock. And it would have looked a little better. I don't know. Maybe when these tires are all worn out, I can up the size a little bit. It would probably be kind of stupid if I did this, but I could end up adding on like 3mm spacers. I know it's barely going to do anything, I'm just saying. There is a little bit room left. Look who decided to show up. Oh yeah. She's smiling. She's just a little nervous. Charlie, come here. Come on. Let's see what kind of day Vivian had. Probably wasn't good. Are you listening to Mexican music? How was your day, princess? Not good.
I didn't get arrested, so that's good.
Do you flip out on a customer?
They're just so mean here.
Yeah.
And they're just all so new. Like, I don't...
Florida's on crack, babe. Alright, I almost forgot one little detail about the Enkeis. Enkei does not make these with a plus 40 offset in 8.5s. And they actually don't make 18 by 9s. It goes right up from 18 by 8.5 to 18 by 9.5, all the way to 38 offset, which that's just too aggressive. Even with a, like, the only way that would work is with a bunch of camber, and I'd have to get like adjustable, lower control arms. And then we have the weight. So this is mine right there. They weigh 19.9 pounds. Now let me show you this. This is on the forum, so I don't know how reliable this is. But on the limited model, the stock 18-inch wheels are about 23 pounds. Maybe down the road I'll do like a more aggressive setup with the BRZ. But for right now, I'm extremely happy with the way it looks. And I'm still waiting for people to message me and ask me, for performance comparisons. One car that I really, really want to race before, they crack the ECU with the BRZ and I start tuning it and stuff like that, and, the supercharger, while it's still stock, I really want to race a full bolt-on 9th Gen Civic Si. And that's with, like, the RBC manifold. I think that would be a pretty decent run. And another one would be, like a stock Focus ST. I wouldn't be able to hang with a tuned Focus ST. Maybe a WRX. Also a Stage 1 tuned 10th Gen Civic Si. That'd be really good. That was supposed to happen before I left California, but everything just happened so fast and we just got out of there. But this is like my 10th time asking this. If you're in the Tampa area, or if you have a friend who's in the area and they have one of those cars that I just mentioned, that would be a good match. Like I'm not gonna race like an APR Stage 2 GTI, someone who's just trying to clap my cheeks on YouTube. Like, it's not worth my time, and I don't think that's worth their time either. I want my performance comparisons to be as close of a match as possible. That's the most entertaining, and honestly, that's the most fun for me, because then like if your cars are pretty close in a straight line, it just comes down to the driver. Like, who's going to shift better? Like, is a 40-year-old going to be different than a 50-year-old, than a 30-year-old, than a dig? That's what I find interesting. I don't want a blowout. So that is all I have today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to see what you guys think of the setup in the comments. No, it's not as aggressive as some people would like it to be, but I'm a noob and I'm just kind of starting out with this type of stuff. Like, that was the first time I ever put coilovers on a car. I'm just having fun with it. I'm about to post this video in probably an hour, so I don't know. I really want to get back into making music. I have a bunch of unfinished projects. I'll show you guys right here. This is an album I want to put out, just kind of be like a self-titled album. These two I've already released, so it would be from 1,000 Times all the way up. This is a Blink-182 cover. I don't know if I would put that in there. I've already played this one for you guys a long time ago. Stab in the Dark. You guys have heard Chinese Warrior before, and also A Stab in the Dark. These are songs that my band wrote in high school. Our band name was Artificial Snow Day. And I recreated them. They sound a lot better now. And then there's this album, which is darker. It's a lot heavier and a lot darker material than the other two. This one might be my favorite. Yeah, this song's from 2015. I haven't remade it yet. A lot of really good stuff on here. Just straight up, like, kind of dark punk rock. And there's a whole bunch of other shit that me and Kenny have made and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm going to play, but I'll play some right now. Anyway, see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.
Standing all alone, and in the end I think that ends up fairly marginal to all the pain that you caused when we were growing up. And now I act as if I don't really give a fuck. I don't wanna go back to what we had before. You and I both know